alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, one, when are you? I'm guessing you're referring to like predestination, then, right? Is that what you're talking about, or no?
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we hold to limited free will, meaning that our actions. Yes,
you just
let me
the
let me
brothers.
finish. Let me
The
finish.
brothers don't
Limited
say
free.
that. They
Just
said
let me finish. Yeah. Can you let me finish? Thanks.
You just cooked it,
Limited free will means that you have the right to make choices. However, these choices are already going to be within the knowledge of God. So, unless you reject that position, then you're saying your God isn't all-knowing. So let's try this. According to your position, is the actions which you're going to do already in the knowledge of God? Yes or no?
The action God does not influence the action you take.
I never asked that. I said, is
That
your
is what
action
the
where you're
verse is
going to
saying.
wait? Let
Allah
me finish.
saying-
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Allah is saying he influenced the
no,
action.
That's not what he asked you. That's
let me
not what
finish.
he asked you.
Allah says he influenced the action.
That-
One,
that's
let
not
me
what he
finish.
asked
We can
you.
get to that. We can
No,
get to
that
that
is
after.
what I'm saying. Allah says
One,
he influenced the
yeah,
action.
Answer my
That-
question,
that's
and we're going to get to that verse.
He's
No
asking
issue.
about
Listen
your
very
God.
closely.
He's asking about Yahweh.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
So one, listen very closely. The action you're going to do, for example, let's say there's two actions you can do. Pick up the water bottle or not pick up the water bottle. Does God know both of these actions? Yes or no?
What do you mean both of these actions?
Meaning,
hold on,
does God know what
finish.
you're going to? Does God know what you're going to do?
He knows
Just
what
ask
you're
the
going to do,
question.
but it doesn't make you do it.
No, I never asked that. I said,
I just
let
answered
me
it.
finish.
He knows
Let me
what you're
finish.
going to do.
Okay,
he knows
listen.
what you're going to do, but it doesn't make you do it.
Okay, cool. Wait one second. Does God know anything that is going to correspond to reality? Meaning, for example, your action of picking up this water bottle, right? There's a possibility that that's going to occur, and there's a possibility that it's not going to occur, right? Meaning that you're not going to pick up the water bottle. Either one of them is going to correspond to reality, right?
Yes.
Now, does God know? Listen. Now, the action you're going to do, God knows this before you even do it, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, good. So you have no free will. Thank you very much. Because limited free will.
Now you were slow.
No, let me finish. Let me finish.
You don't know the difference between
Sir, you need to let me finish.
Sir, you need to let me finish.
Sir, let me finish. Let me finish.
Let him
Let me finish.
man.
Because limited free will just means that you have the choice to do an action, but it's going to be within the knowledge of God. But you was laughing at that before. So you hold to limited free will, correct?
Yeah, let me respond back to you.
No, answer the question. I had the question.
Yeah.
Is that limited?
I
do you
want to
hold to limited
respond to
free?
you.
No, let me finish.
Can you shut it and respond?
No. You're gonna answer my question. I asked a clarification question. Do you hold to limited free will?
No, I don't.
Okay, so good. So your God isn't all-knowing. He doesn't know the actions which are going to correspond to reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You clearly don't know the difference between all-knowing and predestination. No. It's my time to speak. Because your God said he literally ordained you to commit sin, and you don't have a problem with that.
To the argument? Okay, let's go to the verse. Let's go to the verse.
Hold on. I'll give you the verse now. Hold on.
Okay, let's get to the verse, and I'm going to absolutely bake you.
Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Let's see who's gonna laugh now.
All right, let's see.
All that kiki gonna go off your face right now.
We're gonna get the verse up. Come on.
Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Okay, no issue.
Bukhari 2657b.
1 second.
Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and in which the necessity must commit. That means you cannot escape from it. Stop playing with me.
Okay, cool. Now, by the way, what's being referenced, right, which is in the Arabic, by the way, must do zina is a mistranslation according to the Arabic, and I can show you how. Now, we already know that this is referring to temptation throughout the hadith, right? Now, the term which is being used here is kutiba, right? Which would be, for example, written, right? But the Arabic usage, right, it means things like exposed to or encountered, right? A portion, these type of things. It does not mean force. Show me just one scholar who holds that position, right? Because if it meant must commit, the ending of the hadith would make no sense and would be meaningless. Meaning, through the hadith itself, it's going to be inconsistent, right? And the proof is inside the hadith itself, where the Prophet ﷺ ends by saying, and the private parts may or may not carry it out. Meaning that if zina were mandatory or forced, this sentence would be impossible. So it's inconsistent. So the structure of the hadith itself refutes you because it goes from temptation, which is inevitable, desire, which is going to be inevitable, and then the choice to act, which is going to be optional. If you held to your position, which of course you're bringing, it's inconsistent with the structure, and therefore I can reject it, right? And what's it called? This portion of zina, which is being referenced, right? It's referring to the eyes, the tongue, the heart, the private parts. Right? Which is going to, the private part is going to be the chosen sin, which is going to be the physical act. The heart is going to be the desire. The tongue is going to be the speech, and the eyes is going to be the temptation, which is what's called avoidable and forgiven. Right? So the tongue is going to be avoidable and forgiven. Right? The heart is not going to be, sinful. It's not going to be anything to do with this, right? Unless, entertained. But this must do zina thing, this translation is going to be wrong, because if Allah made someone commit zina, the punishment would be unjust or injustice, right? And even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, in Quran chapter 7 verse 28, where it says Allah does not command immorality, or Quran chapter 3 verse 182, Allah does not wrong the servants. So even your interpretation, according to our position, is false because it's inconsistent, right? Unless you're able to find me in the Quran where it does affirm that Allah does, force you to do zina, your position's false. And this is an absolute belt to us, by the way. You're getting belted.
Let me
you're gonna let me finish. You're gonna let me finish. No.
You want to preach, bro?
Okay, cool. Watch this. Now,
preaching, man.
Now watch this. Okay, cool. Just let me finish. Now remember what you said. Remember what I said. I want you to show me one scholar who defines this term as must do it. Right? Okay. Because in Sunnah.com, it's known to have false translations, bad translations, which are not actually used properly. And the Arabic itself refutes it. I can also show you lexicons, which refute your position as well. Right? So please deal with what I just said. Can you repeat what I said for me real quick? Go ahead.
Yes, I'll go your opinion. I'll do it.
No, repeat. I want you to repeat what I just said.
Better.
Repeat it for me. No, wait.
Can you stop?
Repeat it for me.
Let me speak.
Repeat it for me.
Stop.
Repeat it for me.
Let me speak.
Can you repeat it for me?
You want me to?
You see what I'm saying? He doesn't understand what I even said. Can you repeat what I said?
You're appealing to a wrong translation of this. You must commit.
And what did I define it as?
You said it essentially is optional, right?
Wait. When did I ever mention that in my definition of the term kutiba? What was my definition? No. What was my definition?
You went on for so long though.
Oh, okay. So you drop him. Yeah, you're jahil. Please never come back again.
You see that
absolutely belt to us.